CES 2024. I've been coming here for 8 years, and I like to find the coolest tech and the weirdest tech and put it all in one place in one video. So that is my goal. We're gonna see some amazing stuff, but also find the weird stuff. Let's see. Oh, and that's the other part. There's lots of interesting people, we'll call it, that are here, and I'll try to get some shots of that. But overall, we're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna find small booths, big booths. Let's go see what the best things at CES 2024 are. Okay. My arm's really tired from getting that shot. Time to go inside. This booth is Augmental. It's a company that their tagline is, the world at the tip of your tongue. And what do they mean by that? Well, you've heard of Tesla's or Elon Musk's Neuralink, where they're putting a chip inside of people's brains. That's a little scary. Like, how are you gonna take that thing out? What if it goes wrong? Well, this has a real world application. You take this, you put it inside of your mouth, and if you look at the top, it has like a little metal thing on here. This becomes your mouse pad for your computer. So you don't even have to use your finger or anything. You use your tongue and push it against the top of your mouth to control your mouse and to tap. Now, obviously, there's a use case for people that have lost their function with their hands and they can't use a mouse. That's a pretty cool feature. Now we are talking. Look at this guy. He's got hands coming out of his back. Oh, a lightsaber. This is amazing. This is maybe the greatest tech that I've ever seen at CES. Oh, yeah. Yes. He's controlling his back hands with his human hands. Yes. What happens if I shake his hand? What if I shake your hand? Oh, hey. Oh, no. Oh, hey. Let's go. This booth right here has a device that's able to track cows and cattle. Like, check this out. As she shakes that, imagine it's on an actual cow, and then it tells you exactly what your cow is up to. You've heard of ChatGPT for humans. How about ChatGPT for animals? Chat AI for animals. A drone for humans. Look at those blades. That would definitely cut a human in half, but hey, if you want to have a drone and fly around, this actually could become a thing. All right, check out this car from Hundai Mobion. It is one of their concept cars. The wheels and the suspension, I'm not quite sure how it works, but it can go in basically any direction. Both of them can go at the same time. It can go in a circle. If you wanted to parallel park, you could just turn and go directly sideways, which is cool. Versus like the G-turn that the G-Wagon does. This is a very cool way to do it because you're not ripping your tires and all the tread off of it. You're just turning the car. I mean, I've never seen a car do that, so that is really cool tech, and it's first released here at CES. Always one of my favorite parts of CES is coming down here to the Venetian on the first level, because you get startups, you get small companies, and you get big sneezes. That was the largest sneeze. You also get representation from all the different countries in the world. And right now I'm at the Four Corners. We've got Korea on this side. We've got Taiwan over here. We've got Japan over on this side. And then Hong Kong is over there.
Won't you stay?
Check out this bench. It is a solar smart bench from some people in Poland. You can charge your phone right here with the hotspot. There is a Wi-Fi hotspot coming out of the bench. These are the kind of smart solutions that we need in the world.
CES is great.
I don't quite know what fully I'm looking at here. There's some tubes, some liquids that are going into that body-like shaped thing. I don't think I'm gonna ask what it is. One of the things that I've noticed more at this year of CES than any other year is there's a lot of different types of headsets and immersive things. My head is definitely too large. How about this? The coolest looking electric car charger I've ever seen. This is the way cables should look, and then it turns red when you're done charging. This is something that needs to be on the market and needs to be in my garage. Dyslexia means you really can't read. All the words and the letters get together and get combined, and it's hard. This is what it's like when you have dyslexia. This is what it's like with my eyes. Well, with these fancy glasses at CES, you can look inside of them and see all the electronics. When you put these on, if you have dyslexia, it is able to take the technology and make it so these words look like these words. Like it's a legit thing. I don't have dyslexia, but if you have dyslexia, that's cool technology. This is the second booth that's related to dyslexia. This mask says the power of beauty and the power of dyslexia. Oh, nope, can't do it. It's too bright. Apparently this mask can make you look beautiful and help you read better. I'm not much of a drinker. I've never had alcohol in my life, but this is a really cool innovation in tech. You put this cap on top of a bottle that's being used, and it will pour out the precise amount that you want. So right now it's set to 2 ounces. I guess that's a common amount for whatever drink this is. But if I just turn it over, it doesn't go. But then as soon as I give it a little shake, 2 ounces, exactly to the drop. I don't know, I appreciate efficiency. That's pretty cool. One of my favorite booths every year at CES, since I've been coming here for 8 years, is Kohler. Inside of our house, we have Kohler everything. Thank you to Kohler for sponsoring this video. So I'm gonna show you my 4 favorite things inside of the Kohler booth, and it starts right here, in the bathtub. This is the Stillness bath by Kohler. This is one of the most unique bathtubs that I have ever seen, and it's definitely something that I want to put inside of our house. Water can spill over the infinity edge down into this little basin right here and feed out. It looks like it's straight out of Tokyo, right? You might be wondering, how are you going to sit inside of a square bath? Well, it is circular on the inside, and if you look right here, there's a shelf. From the moment that you turn it on and start filling it up with water, the water fills up from the very bottom of this so that you don't hear loud water going inside of the tub. It sounds peaceful. If you want to have the aromas, they come out of right here. So you can put your aromas inside. There's 3 different buckets for 3 different phases that are already automated and set up. They call them journeys. And this tower is for the scents and for the fog. And it goes into the tub and makes your life amazing. I could talk about this tub all day long. It's a bathtub. It sounds so luxurious. If there was a Ferrari of toilets, has anybody ever used that term before? I don't know if they have, but if they did, it would be about this toilet. This is the Numi 2.0, the smartest toilet that I have ever seen. You can actually talk to this toilet. This is the remote that will be on the wall. You can order things on Amazon and talk to your toilet while you're sitting on the toilet. Watch what happens when I push this. It turns red and lets you know Amazon will not hear anything that's happening in the bathroom. It's on mute. Unmute. When you walk up to it, it opens for you. Look at that. Once you leave the room, it closes and it actually cleanses and cleans and deodorizes itself. Heated seats, bidet function. It is game changing. Now in our last house, we had 11 Kohler shower heads, which is a lot. And in order to control something that big, you have to have hardware. This is the Anthem Plus digital showering. You can actually have an app to control all the shower heads, everything, or you can just control it on here. Control your temperature, have custom presets. It is a feature that is severely underrated to know exactly what temperature your shower is every time. This Anthem Plus is controlling all of the new statement hardware that Kohler has just released. These little guys are just moving. How nice would this be on your body? And a couple other things that we do not have in our home that I would love to get are, one, down here, the Anthem Plus can control steamers. You can have 2 different steamers in your shower, something that we did do in our shower, but now Kohler provides it. Speakers. You can have speakers controlled. This is the hardware that goes in like a hidden place. Now in our last house, we had a smart shower and we had all this tucked away up in a crawl space upstairs, and we never actually had to go up there for the full 4 years. It all worked great. But yeah, a lot of times you don't see what's inside of the world's smartest shower. We're seeing it here at the CES booth. I bet that feels really nice.
Experience our walkthrough. Come check us out. AI Motion Fellow.
I do snore. My family would love it if I went in there. I'm a little scared to go in there. I'm just gonna keep snoring. I'm gonna be honest. I never knew that tractors were so large. This is the first step right there. And it's like 5 feet high. I am not a farmer, clearly, but tractors are really big. Check this out. Underwater scooter. Okay, that looks fun. Look at that. Oh, I almost dropped it. This is a company based out of New York that makes very stylish, old school looking cars, timeless as they call it, but they are electric driven cars. Some really cool things about this. There is no touchscreen inside of here, so they want tactile mechanical buttons. So actual real buttons, real knobs, real mile per hour things without a screen on it, and then the door, you just like open it and shut it with like an actual door. So apparently this company has 300 pre-orders and they are delivering their first ones in Q2 of 2024. It definitely feels like a concept, and I wonder like about safety and different things and if it really is going to be made in mass, but they're really focusing on the design and kind of the feel of it, and then they're letting other companies that make like the skids and the electric side of it, they're buying that from them, and then these guys do the design. Look at that. It turns out you can't go to CES without seeing the boring loop or whatever it's called that Elon Musk is doing. I've got my tickets here. I just go in, show it to the camera, enjoy the ride. Grant, who's holding the camera, he needs the ticket. Look at the army of Teslas rolling in. I know Elon said traffic sucks and we're gonna get rid of traffic, but you still have traffic even in the Vegas loop. We are coming out of the ground. There's plenty of sun. Have you ever been to Chick-fil-A? I would imagine that you have. If you haven't, give it a shot sometime, but just don't go on Sundays. One of the things that I love about it is everybody is so polite. They even say my pleasure like all the time, and they always get me. I'm like, oh, I said my pleasure, they're so nice. The boring loop, whatever they've done, I feel like they have similar hiring standards because everybody is always so nice at the boring loop. The drivers, the people that are checking your tickets, some of them have been in the ground all day like a groundhog and haven't seen the sun, and they're still happy to see you when you walk up. So yes, good job. Chick-fil-A, boring tunnel, same type of vibe. Grant, do you have back pain?
A little bit right now.
Yeah, go on there, in 10 minutes it'll be fixed.
Perfect.
This is a big, giant building that you can't see inside, but it is a Netflix activation, so it's promoting a show, and the line is so long. The things you see at CES. Harry Potter inspired drone battle by some Korean drone pilot. I don't know. Hey, step on my phone. Okay, I stepped on it. And then check this out. What a good display. A phone in water, a rugged phone here, and a phone on ice. And a nice booth, good job. There is definitely a crowd for this. I think it's a machine that makes tea or coffee or food, but wow, lots of people. The robot is making lunch, apparently. The electric G-Wagon is here. We went to Graz, Austria, and I drove this. It does some really cool things. This thing is going to be an off-road beast, just like the G-Wagon always is, except this one's electric, so it'll be the quickest G-Wagon that's ever been made. That is the G-Wagon that I would want. I don't need to pay a bunch of money for gas. Give me that electric G. I would be all about that. Mercedes also launched here at CES the CLA class. I haven't seen much about it yet, so I honestly don't know much, but it looks pretty cool. With Mercedes, sometimes their concept cars are a lot cooler looking than the ones that actually come to the market, but they still look pretty rad. Like this is the EQS over here wrapped in a matte black, and it actually looks really good. So hopefully this one looks as good as the EQS once it's out, but I would love to know the specs. I'm gonna have to talk to my friends at Mercedes-Benz. That's a big cell phone case. You may have seen these before. These are like air cooling things that you put on your neck when you're like in a really hot environment. My wife takes them when she goes to the golf tournament to watch Lincoln golf. But this is the world's first air conditioned thingy that you put on your neck, because everybody else just has a fan that blows air and it's nice and maybe it'll spray a little mist. This one's legit air conditioning. Okay, let's try it out. Got it. Yeah. That's actually freezing cold. That is cold. My goodness. Okay, so it is cold on my neck and then it's blowing air conditioned cold air on my face and kind of down the back of my shirt too. I think I look really cool and I feel cool. Hey, your display matters. I came here for this just to get one little dumb shot of me, and they had me stick around and show me their products. Good sales rep in there, and the product's actually really cool and I would like to buy that. This guy's controlling this giant RV thing with the remote controller, and I think it's electric. Trying to figure out what this guy is. It looks like a tennis ball shooting cannon that shoots at this Volkswagen Beetle.
Ready?
Oh, that was the worst. Check out this truck. It looks pretty cool. We've done some videos on Vinfast, the VF8. Well, they've announced a lot of things. A VF3, which is a future car that's coming out. It's gonna be low cost. But they also announced a very cool pickup truck. It does look cool. I don't really know when it's coming out or whatever, but nice job, Vinfast. I like Vietnam. I like Vinfast. Wow. Actually looks really cool. Some people are afraid of tech. What if they get too advanced and they want to take over? I would not want to go up in a fight against that guy. Not sure about the clearance on this. This is my buddy, has an awesome channel called Drag Times, and he races all kinds of cars, everything. Do you have a Cybertruck?
I ordered, but not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah.
I don't have one either. I don't think they're doing any like special treatment for the Cybertrucks. Unless maybe you're for
honestly,
real.
I thought maybe the Las Vegas Loop would have had all Cybertrucks.
Yes.
That would have been awesome.
They have one.
Oh, they do?
They have one in the Las Vegas Loop, and they said it's just in the parking garage next to all the other ones, but they're not bringing it out for some reason. I don't know why.
That would have been fun. So Mcmurtry Sperling, this car is absolutely insane. It's a one-seater race car. It's got a fan system, which sucks it to the ground, 4,000 pounds of downforce, and it's not even moving. You could literally hang this car upside down and would just sit there.
What is the point of the suction to the ground to make it not go?
Downforce, right? So this is rear-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower, all electric. And if it sucks it to the bottom of the ground, rear-wheel drive, not even all-wheel drive, it just rockets and doesn't spend 0 to 60 in 1.4.
1.4. That's kind of insane, right?
Unbelievable, yeah.
So while we were filming that, after I was done, the guy that runs the booth said, "Hey, do you want to get inside of it?" Like I'm gonna say no.
Go for next to cooling system seat. Or just slide each leg down over side to steering column.
We're going in. I do own a Tesla Roadster, and it is very small. Not this small though. Oh my gosh.
You just push on into the line.
Putting the steering wheel on. We're in. I'm inside this amazing thing. Think about it. You probably have to wear a helmet inside of here. The windshield is tiny. It really is a rocket ship. There's my view looking out. Record holder. All carbon fiber inside of here. Side window right here. Does not open and shut. You're not rolling up to Starbucks or McDonald's and taking an order. Okay, so this is the gas pedal. This is the brake pedal right here. And in between there's like a bar. I mean, honestly, it does make more sense to use 2 feet when you're driving. I feel like the reaction time would be better. Okay, I'm gonna sneak out of here without damaging it. Getting in, I think, was the easy part.
Anywhere up there you can grab.
Up there? Okay. There's like no leverage for your feet. Your feet are actually elevated. And so it's really easy to just slip right into this. But getting out, oh yeah. I'm just gonna stay here until next year at CES. Thanks for watching the video. See you at CES 2025.